Thomas came up to the junction before Sodor Ridge. He had to find which one would be the hardest level for Sheriff. Now then, which one is the biggest hill? Biggest? Asked Sheriff. Yes, said Thomas. You see, the last bit needs to be the most difficult one. But are you quite sure which one is difficult just by looking at it? Tell you what, why didn't you go at one of the maps and then see if it's big enough? Good idea, Sheriff. You can have a rest if you want, I won't be long. And Thomas puffed quickly away. But he wasn't thinking about training. He was thinking about the packages. And Sheriff went round the hedge and went to sleep. He was very tired. Meanwhile, Thomas picked up the packages trucks. He was very pleased with his deliveries. Soon the trucks were glittering and Thomas was whistling. Thomas was having a glorious time speeding along the tracks. Then, Thomas needed to take on coal. He saw Mater, Sally, Doc and Sheriff all waiting for him. They were waiting for the new fuel. Hi, Thomas, said Doc. How's Sheriff's exercise time trial going? It's going great, said Thomas. But when I went back to Sodor Ridge to check on him, well, he's disappeared. Disappeared? Said Sheriff. I wondered if he needed to rest, said Lightning. Rest? Asked Thomas. Rest is important too, said Sally. Some engines and cars can keep going without stopping for ages, but others need to rest every now and then, or they'll wear themselves out. They just can't keep going anymore. Oh dear, I thought rest isn't important. I made a very big mistake. I've got to find Sheriff. Now he was worried. Now I can't deliver packages to the docks. And how am I going to get them there by tea time? He puffed quickly away. He had to find someone to help him. Thomas saw Mac at Wellsmith Station being unloaded. Mac, wait, whistled Thomas. I need your help. Sheriff needs to get to the fuel depot before it's closed, and it's my fault. I have to pick him up. And I can't deliver these packages to the docks by tea time. Will you deliver them for me, please? I'd be delighted, Thomas, said Mac. No need to worry. I'll get the job done before you can say emotion job. Thomas uncoupled from the trucks and he raced off to find Sheriff. It was getting late. Thomas came down Sodor Ridge. He was now very puffed out. Sheriff, where are you? And Thomas, suddenly, there was Sheriff. Thomas was surprised. Sheriff, I found you, he whistled. Oh, yes, well, I was just an extra... No, cried Thomas. You got to rest. Want to lift back to the fuel depot? Your new fuel's ready. Oh, very kind of you. Thank you, Thomas. Time flew, and so did Thomas. He had to arrive at a fuel depot near the petrol station before it closes. Sheriff was really looking forward to the new fuel, and he doesn't want to miss it. Thomas raced round bends, he raced through the stations, and he puffed left and right along the tracks. God, this is more exhausting than I thought, he puffed, but he kept going. As for Sheriff, well, he was so tired that he fell asleep on the way. I wish I could have a rest too, wailed Thomas. Soon, Thomas arrived at the fuel depot just in time. Enjoy your fuel, Sheriff, said Lightning. You've earned it, added Sally. Well, said Sheriff, my personal trainer seems to know a thing or two about exercise. Yes, puffed Thomas. He was very tired now. But I didn't know that having a rest can be important too. Never mind, Thomas, said Doc. The important thing is that you have fun. Yes, well, it's been a very busy day, and now I've got a bit of a wheezy whistle and a sore throat. I think I should get back to Titmuth and go and gargle. Thomas started to puff away. Then he stopped. The cars were puzzled. But by the time they moved around, they were surprised to see that Thomas had fallen fast asleep. He had worn himself so much by this mushing about. "Ah, sleeping like a baby," said Mater. "Oh, then poor dear," said Sally. "I think we should put him to bed." Packer shunted Thomas into a nearby shed, and Sally and Mater tucked him into a tarpaulin to keep him cosy. "Good night, Thomas," he said. Then Sheriff rolled up. "Good night, Thomas. Thank you for helping me today. Get well soon, and you're a really useful personal trainer," and left Thomas to sleep. Thomas would never go on this charge without resting ever again.